Welcome. This is Barry Jones from Angelic Wisdom, and we're here for our monthly general angel reading for July 2023. So, before we begin, I just want to thank everyone who is returning to this monthly series, and to also thank anyone who is joining us for the very first time. Just a few things before we get started on the actual reading itself. Just a reminder, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure that you do so by selecting the um, subscribe button and the all notifications as well, so that you're able to get all the content that is uploaded. Make sure you like or dislike and leave your comments. This is all greatly appreciated, and it really helps the channel. And um, also, if you, during the course of watching this video, you really feel a strong call to receive an angel reading with me, you can go to my current website, theangelschool.com/services, and you could select the first time promotional offer if you are a first time client. Um, Also, there are other reading options there for you as well. And if you'd just like to contribute to my channel, you can do so by selecting my PayPal me link, which is in the description area of this video. And any amount that you feel that you would like to donate and is placed in your heart will be greatly appreciated, no matter how small it is. Thank you very much. And I will be working on the monthly angel scopes after this video. So within this week or by the beginning of the next week, that they should all be out as well. So the last little thing I want to just go over is the format, and the cards that you see before you are from two different decks. The first one is from the Archangel Oracle by Dinah Cooper. And so this will highlight the Archangel that is guiding us in this month. And then the cards on the right are messages from right and left, are messages from your guardian angel. The one on the left is from the Major Arcana, which is going to help us to understand what is the theme, the overall theme or lesson, journey, the bigger picture that we're experiencing in this month, and those influences. And then the card on the right from the Minor Arcana is going to show us how it might show up in our day-to-day awareness, and possibly some divine prescriptions about how to work with that. So let us begin by taking a deep breath. Just breathe into your heart space. Let's take another deep breath. Just hold it for a moment. And the Ascended Master Jesus is coming through. Just release. Now, as you breathe again, allow yourself to receive the golden Christ light that is being infused into your heart with a rose gold energy. So rose is being mixed in with this golden energy. And release any sense. I keep writing the word punishment. And kind of what I feel about it is release this idea that of looking at your life as consequences as being punishments, so that it's sort of like, and he's writing the word serendipity rather than punishment, just serendipity, that everything is happening for a reason. There are no accidents, there are no coincidences. Everything is happening with a purpose. Whether, if it, even karma is happening with a purpose. It's happening with a purpose beyond just making sure that you reap what you sowed in the context of punishment. Everything is happening with a purpose, and the purpose is always, always enlightenment. It's never been about anything else other than this. This idea of punishment as if, yeah, see, you deserve that. Okay? This they want you to release. They're writing it in front of me. They want you to release this completely, because as they write worthiness, it interferes, it actually helps to distort your sense of worthiness. It distorts your understanding of God's love and the enormous value that is entrusted to you, the enormous worth that is seen within you. It places a limit, and it inhibits your ability to have agency, to feel as though you have an agency over what transpires in your life, or what could transpire in your life. I just saw a cobalt blue orb, Archangel Michael, when I was correcting that. And this is that idea of integrity, the likeness of God. When Archangel Michael comes in, the angels want you to start to feel confident that you, in every way, are the complete likeness of God. And they wrote the word successful. They want you to feel successful. They want you to feel successful. They want you to feel competent. They want you to feel worthy. They want you to feel this. They want you to experience it. They want you to get exactly what you deserve. Serendipity, not punishment, but serendipity. And you got to start having compassion with yourself. You got to understand that journey. You're on a journey, and you don't screw it up. You don't mess it up. You can't change the God within you. You don't stain it. You journey is what you do. You journey. And when you journey, you learn. Those are the lessons. And when you journey and you receive those lessons, not to push them away, not to struggle against them, not try to be something else than the moment is calling forth within you. You have to accept where you are and who you are in this moment in order to receive those lessons. Because when you receive the lesson, you become an enlightened one. And everyone else around you will receive of that enlightenment. They will be enlightened by you because everything is on purpose. It has a purpose. It's serving a purpose. And you and your actions, you are not a mistake. You are not your mistakes. You are ultimately what you learn from them. You are your enlightenment. And the journey, no matter which journeys you take, it's the journeys that brought you there. All right, so let's take a look at the Archangel and his Archangel Amethyst. The message on the card says, purify your life with love. Purify your life with love. And it's this understanding that we just discussed. It's an understanding of love that will attract blessings to you, they're writing. And the very first word they wrote, it kind of startled me in the very beginning. You may have felt me just stumbling there for a minute because they wrote the word manifest. And I felt like it's a proclamation of some sort for this month. The second message says, prepare for something better. Prepare for something better. Now, I'm just going to look here. And Archangel Amethyst is the twin flame of Archangel Zachiel. She carries the divine feminine energy. She tempers Zachiel's violet light with the pink of love and soft white. And she heals as she transmutes lower energies. And yes, her essence is held within an amethyst crystal. So you can connect with her frequency through amethyst. So Archangel Amethyst, and there's something, and it's the sense of the frequency shifting. And just want to take a moment outside of where we're headed because it feels as though, like, I've been noticing, number one, the body right now, you might be experiencing some things where your body is just a little extra tired, and you might find that your body is just sort of in a very relaxed state. So it's the tiredness is because it's almost like your body is just it's just relaxing so deeply that it makes you feel sleepy and maybe a little sluggish. One of the things that has come to me today, and as I was doing a writing, that we're going through an important aspect of the ascension process where our bodies now are acclimating to the higher frequencies. So we're in a bit of a transition, sort of almost like a cocoon stage. So we need to give our bodies the chance to adapt and to assimilate the downloads of the higher frequency into your crystalline light body, right? So as your body is adjusting it in this way and becoming more of a crystalline frequency, it feels like to me sometimes like I'm walking on clouds as if I'm not really on the ground. Like I get up and I'm like, whoa, a little, just a little, not vertigo, but it just really feels like I'm stepping in clouds. And you might notice some, and of course, the seasonal change is also a part of this influence. But again, like your diet and like we have one with the seasonal change, we have to adapt, right, in terms of food, um our time for relaxation. This time of the year is a time where you're automatically going to feel a little bit less like being productive and more like time to relax and to to do other things. It's also a good time to just really tap into into your creative process. So what's happening is that we are um, going through that shift, and things, paying attention to diet, paying attention to um, exercise, and listening to your body when it wants to relax or wants to sleep. It's not to say don't do anything that you have to get done, but I find myself doing some things and then I feel like I need to relax, and so I do it, and then I get back up and do something else after that. So just pay attention to this, but just know that we're the body is adjusting. All right, so let's take a look at the Major Arcana card that we have. Okay, so the message here is balance. Again, this is a time where things are integrating. Now, one of the things that is so important is we spend so much time trying to be spiritual, and we say ascension process. It makes it feel as though we're trying to transcend the physicality of our earth journey. But that is not it at all. What we're trying to do is more fully embody our I am presence into the physicality of this journey that we're on. We are here to see to experience the full manifestation of our powers, our abilities, powers meaning talents, skills, and capabilities. Most importantly, love. That we're here to purify our I am presence. The more that our I am presence embodies our physicality, it purifies your life and the lives of those around you through love. In this way, it is preparing us for a whole new kind of life experience. Let's get a little bit of water there. And our creative expression is one way that it allows us to do this, because spirit inspires the physicality meaning through your gifts, your talents, your abilities, right? It embodies these you when you are, and so it helps you to feel integrated, meaning a balance of the spiritual and the physical. So allowing yourself to be um, more inspired is sort of the causation of love. And it's changing this whole paradigm of like, like your responsibilities, obligation, everything is a punishment. Everything is something you got roped into. Your every aspect of your life, you know, you desired a home, but now the punishment comes when you have to pay the bills. Or the punishment comes when you have to go to work, but you desired the job because you wanted to serve, but yet the job is a punishment. The paycheck is a punishment because you have all these responsibilities and you can't do anything. You're stuck. You're stuck in the job, you're stuck in your bills, you're stuck in your life. And that's because we're forgetting to allow ourselves to be inspired that the pursuit of happiness is what our journey is about. And when the pursuit of happiness becomes your inspiration for living, then you have a whole new expression of life to receive and offer. So, right now, honoring yourself, honoring your physicality is really going to be important so that the spiritual your spiritual essence and all of those things that are going on in those higher dimensions and frequencies can fully integrate respectfully. And this will happen for each and every one of us in varying degrees. It is dependent upon our availability and our awareness and our readiness. So many factors, but none of them are wrong. You're not being punished because you appear to be behind so and so and so and so and so. You're not appearing to be rewarded over so and so and so and so and so because you're accelerating, it would appear. See, this idea of punishment and reward is the problem. Because it's almost like um, we adapt to this. We're motivated by the reward or the punishment. And all of that is external. So basically, it's ego. Your worthiness is key to the kind of manifestation that the universe wants you to have, because it wants you to feel the deserving of your worthiness. The way it sees your worth, it wants you to experience that in deserving. And this can't happen when you're rewarded, when you're motivated by external incentives rather than the heart of your worth, the heart of your knowing, feeling, the essence of your worth is where they want it to come from. They want your pursuit of happiness to come out of respect and a knowing and a worthiness that this is who you are. That there are no limits being placed upon you. And you are not limited in any way, shape, or form. That everything is happening with a purpose. All right, let's take a look. So, how is this energy going to be showing up for you? Look at the card: inspiration, communication, adjustments, right? So, ideas. And I like with this, you see the guardian angel in the background. You're carrying this idea, but you've been dragging it around, not really validating yourself. It's almost like this kid is walking around. He's got all of this potential. He's holding it right in his hand. He's dragging it around and doesn't realize it because it feel like he just walked away from a group of kids or some adults who said something that eclipsed his moment. And now he's letting that moment, letting what they said be the influence over his own power of ideas, creativity, expression. So the angels are asking you to tune in to the love, to the value of your love, to pay attention to the ways that you are inspired in this month, and act upon that inspiration. Trust it with your entire being. Nurture it. Focus upon it. Respect it. Believe in yourself. I see the angel number 555. It just talks about huge shifts and changes. Let's see the angel number. It says, huge changes are rumbling throughout your entire life. To keep these changes on the highest possible course, be sure to keep your thoughts positive and stay centered in prayer and affirmations. And that, for me, that's just really, confirmation of everything. They just wrote that word in front of me. So, confirmation of what we've been talking about. And, this means that I always think about the ones, the aces, the magician as full potential. When we're inspired, we are endowed with the unlimited potential of whatever that ace is presenting to you. Here, thoughts, ideas, communication, reasoning. And it's so full. And what I feel about this is that in this stage, you want to harness this for yourself. You don't want to take it to people who are not on that same wavelength. You have to be very discerning and discriminating about who you share things with when you get inspired with a new idea. Know who your backup team is, the people who always support you, the people who, when you share an idea, they increase the the way they respond to it, they increase your confidence. They boost it. And then you have to choose those people, because those people are great, because they just, they just dream with you, they keep the feeling going. But then you need to find the avenues where the work can get done, because otherwise, as they're right in front of me, you'll just have this stagnation. The energy just keep popping off, but it's sort of like a firecracker, but a very long one. It'll go, but it'll fizz, pop, 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 pop off, and then as it burns down, it has a time limit on it, right? Now, it's not to say that you lose the idea. No, the idea you keep. But while the fireworks is going off, you need to put down as much, you need to, as much as you get, brainstorm as much as you get. In that process, make sure you are you pay attention to the inspiration that guides you to focus on the people who can help you get this thing done, or help you to manifest it. Pay attention to that as well. You got the people who are going to keep cheering you on, who keep reminding you of the inspiration you felt. It's good because when it fizzles, you can always go back to them and they'll boost you back up again. But you got to have somewhere you go where you get it done. And you got to go somewhere where they're also going to be practical, but they also have, what's the word I'm looking for? Innovative ways to find the solutions to help you to bring about what it is you want to manifest. If you go to the wrong people, they'll just say that can't be done. But if you go to the right people, they'll say that's difficult, but it can be done. But you've got to be willing to do XYZ. And then you need to find those people who will help you to get the XYZ part done, right? It might be that you might need resources or some kind of backing. So within this potential, make sure that you write down, because what I tend to do is I'm talking to somebody about it and talking to a whole bunch of people, and I don't write it down and I don't remember all that inspiration. But man, when we were talking about it, it was going to work, period. Because we were talking, and some of it we weren't even saying, we were just feeling it. And so you have to be careful that you pay attention to the way you communicate this. And so make sure you make some concrete, you use concrete ways to communicate your ideas, that you put it down in some way, right? Put it down so you can look at it and make sure, if writing or however you do it, that when you look at it while the sparks are going off, that you can still understand what you said very clearly, that you got all the pieces there that you need, so that when you go to others, you have something that is relatable, something that can be easily understood. Okay? So communication works on so many levels. If you understand what I'm saying here, in terms of the way you put it down, how clearly you put it down, how detailed you put it down, so that if you come back to that when the sparks are gone, that what you see charges it all up for you. But it's not with holes in it. Because if it has too many holes in it, you can't chart a path. You can't move on a path. And that's where the procrastination comes, or the stagnation happens, because it's just so full of holes, because of the lack of detail in communicating in a written form. so that when you take it to others who will help you to be productive, you are not then able to communicate in a way that's convincing enough to everyone else. Because once it leaves you in this potential state, it's got to be clearly communicated, so that everybody else, you reignite the sparks for them, and then when they engage with you on it, they lay out more clear plans that are communicated in some kind of form, written form. So make sure that you're being aware. Remember, this balance means you don't do it all by yourself, but you got to make sure that it's clear enough so that you can engage the team that you need to help you. So, and then with Archangel Amethyst, most importantly, is coming from a place of pure light, purpose, and love. And that is, let your life be led by inspiration. And then prepare yourself when you do this for better things. So I send you lots of love and angel blessings, and have a beautiful month of July. God bless. So be very, very, it just reminded me, I have all these crystals here, and on the floor I have crystals in my pocket, and geometric shape. And everything that was used, I just wanted to share this, was of, God, I can't think of it, hematite, earth star chakra. All these crystals are sort of earth star chakras. I have snowflake, obsidian, uh, uh, the I can't think of the name of this other crystal. But these are all the earth star chakras. So there's something about your divine potential being ignited. The earth star chakra holds your divine potential. And so gifts and your potential is sort of going to emerge in this month, and manifest in some way in this month in your life. So this is why you really need to make sure that this grounding, this shift that's happening, that you are paying attention to your balance, making sure that you're balanced at all times, making sure that the energy for everything that you're doing feels either harmonious and or in balance with you. So don't try to adjust yourself to the external stuff, but keep trying. What am I trying to say? Balance from within. Balance from within. Balance the energy. Make your decisions. Balance from within. All right. So I send you lots of love, angel blessings, and God bless you.